is, when you don't like someone, most likely they will know. And they will not like you either. And if you think working with someone who you don't like already hard, then try working with someone who doesn't like you. That's even harder. Then if ignore it is not a good strategy, then what is the solution? So today I will recommend you 3 steps that you can do. First of all, you have to reflect on yourself. Asking yourself, what is really the root cause that you don't like him or her? Is it because they remind you of someone you hate? Or they have some characteristic that you don't like? Or is it because they have something that you want and you cannot get it? Because I think jealousy and negative emotions sometimes misleading us when we assessing people. But if you, or at least after you really understand and you really find that you don't have any reason, you just hate them. I know that some people, we just hate them, not because of any reason. So it's okay. At least you know the real root cause, the new reason why you hate someone or you dislike someone. By doing this, you will have a serious thought about your part in this kind of conflict and issue. And if after this, if you decide that, if you find out that, okay, it's not me, it's not my problem, it's there, and usually it's the case, believe me. I think I also have the case, I am very close with someone when I first joined in town, and then throughout the time we are not close anymore. And I really wondering myself for months, what went wrong? And I think you cannot move on if you don't find the root cause. And finally, I find out the root cause is because I set wrong expectation. When I first joined Intel from a student, I hope that I will work and live with colleagues like my friends in universities. And I behave with him like that, and I set that expectation either also. But that's not true. Colleagues are colleagues, friends are friends. Sometimes they are missed. But after I find out that, okay, it's my problem because I set wrong expectation, then I set the right expectation and the relationship goes back to normal. I would not say good, but at least normal. So, first of all, reflect on yourself. And second of all, you have to spend more time with them. There's a saying, you need to spend more time with the one you hate, with the one who are dangerous, to be safe. No, I'm kidding. Actually, you have to spend more time with them because you have to understand them, understand what is behind them. Is there any reason they are acting like this? Is that because they have some other pressure, some other issue? So that we can help them. And the last one is you have to provide feedback. I think it really depends on how open they are. If they are an open person and you think that we can have a civilization discussion on the feedback and we can make improvement, then go ahead. But if you don't think that they are open enough, and if you don't think that you can have a very constructive discussion, then don't do it because it will make the situation worse when the conflict will escalate. So it really depends on how good you communicate and how receptive they are. So after you already reflect yourself, spend time with them, provide feedback, with all of that being said, and it still does not work, then go back to the very first strategy, which is not good, that I mentioned. Apply a don't care concept. Don't care. Just move on with business. Really, unless you try, and then if it does not work, then go back to the very first, because that's the only thing you can do. Yeah, I think I would end my speech here, how it helps, and hope you don't have to use it. So thank you. So